What's up, Saltwater Fish University? We got a special video for you because we're going to take you through what is a 24-hour time block, Professor.
Yes, sir.
From the point where it's the night before, it's almost like the night before Christmas, but it's the night before the big charter. Real quick, we're going to talk about what we do, and we're going to take you in through the trip and talk about what you do afterwards, because a lot of people, Professor, think it's just like you get on a boat and you go. It ain't like that, is it?
No, sir. No, sir.
It ain't like that at all, and that's exactly what you're gonna learn about in today's video. All right, so Professor, night before, first thing we gotta do is what?
Well, there's a whole list of things to do.
A list,
yes,
yes.
A lot. So normally when I get to the boat, there are a couple key things you have to do the night before. Mainly you need to check all your mechanical stuff, like check the oil, make sure the electronic controls are working like they're supposed to. Just make sure all your electronics, just go over, start the engines real quick, make sure they're going to start and run properly.
That's a standard thing we always do.
And they pump in water, you know, just that is main thing, because without, you know, the boat being in good working order, you can't go fishing. So there's no sense in prepping all the rest of it. So then the next thing we got to think about is catching the fish and, you know, preparing the fish to be clean and keeping them. So we need to get ice on the boat.
Ice. We got ice. Like how many bags, Professor?
We normally get like 8 20-pound bags.
8 20-pound bags, the man says.
And that'll keep us, you know, we can ice down our fish, our bait, and any drinks we might have with that. Sometimes it might go 9, but that's the general rule.
Right.
So the next thing we need is bait. We've got to get our bait out of the freezer, make sure it's thawed out.
Which is ballyhoo.
Ballyhoo, yep. And prep that.
We got to have how many ballyhoo ready for tomorrow?
I never go without prepping 24.
Okay.
So, but here lately the tuna bite's been really good. We've gone through as much as 48 ballyhoo.
48 ballyhoo. That's a good day.
It's a real good day.
Yeah, they slow down a little bit. Today they were slower, but we're going to see what it's like tomorrow. We're crossing our fingers, y'all.
Yep. So the next thing we need to do is just check over our tackle. Make sure everything is still good.
So checking our tackle entails, how do we know it's still good?
All right, cut 4 minutes. Why do I cough when we're doing that?
I'm sure it has nothing to do with that pack of cigarettes you smoke today.
No. But I never cough unless I'm talking like that. All right, you ready?
Ready? So when it comes to prepping tackle, Professor, what does that entail? What is, you know, what are we really checking for?
Well, a lot of times when we clean up the rods, we don't check the leaders and the swivels and all the crimps and everything. So we just need to go through all of the leaders, make sure they're not chafed.
Yep.
All of the loops, you know, on the wind-on swivels, make sure that they're not worn too bad. And check the hooks, make sure they're still good and sharp. And just a general, you know, once over of everything, just to make sure it's in, because you might hook the fish of a lifetime, and if your tackle's not right, gone like that.
Yeah.
So you never know. You just need to be prepared.
We must not have tackle failure. Okay. What else, Professor? Anything else we need to prepare for?
That's pretty much it. You can make sure you get a good night's rest.
And you're supposed to eat at Daryl's the night before.
That's correct.
That's at least what the professor does every single time he is in Manio, North Carolina. Man, loves him some Daryl's.
I do that.
Loves him some Daryl's. All right, sweet. Well, that's what we got to do today or tonight, and tomorrow we got to catch a fish. So we will see you in the morning. Alright, so it's about 7:10 in the morning. We're on the grounds. Just put everything out. And the trip took about 2 hours, so it takes us about 2 hours from the time that we leave Pirates Cove to the time that we get to the grounds. Today we're about, what was it, like 32, 33 miles out?
33, yeah.
Yeah, we went to the 850 line.
795.
795 we ran it up. Okay, so we started at 800 basically.
Yeah.
And decent amount of boats out here. A couple hookups already. We just started, so obviously, fingers crossed, we really want to catch early today. Take the skunk off early today. We've been on at 5 minutes, immediately hooked up. Professor put us right on to me. Fast. So we're excited about that.
Not even gaming.
Sorry, you're doing fine. Now you make your ground.
There you go. There you go, buddy.
Sorry.
Up, reel down. Up, reel down. Nice and easy, smooth. Nice and easy.
Again, easily as long.
Nice and easy.
There you go. There it is.
Move it with your thumb.
There you go. That's it.
There you go.
Out the gate, baby. Nice fish.
I saw her right there too.
Nicely done, boy.
Is that was something hidden right there?
Yeah, he found a battle star. Yeah. Woo! Very nice. Very nice.
Pants up around his waist.
Looking good though, boy. He's here. I can actually hear the difference. You can kind of like watch the difference. Yes, sir! Nice fish. Big fish, dude, boy! Yeah! Yeah, boy! Get off there! Look at that hook! Look at that hook right there! Right there! Beautiful, baby! James Robert, the man! Got it? Oh, it's a good fish, boy!
Pretty fish.
trailer fish on it. See that? Yeah. Like a sucker fish. That's bad. Right, why don't you go back?
So we've been trolling around for a while this morning without a bite. Hit a couple fish first thing when we showed up, but it's been pretty slow. So we got to about the 8:10, and we were trolling to the south here, and saw a little picking bird. Got a little teeny scratch on the screen. We had a flat line bite, and Trent dropped it back. Did not come tight again, so I made a loop on it, and he ended up hooking a blue marlin there on the 810. It was cool. My first blue marlin on the speechless.
Yeah, first marlin on the speechless.
Yes, sir. Trent's first marlin as a mate.
Trent killed it too. I mean, he was just awesome at just getting that hook.
He did
Hands
good.
on it felt good.
He told me he wanted one before we came down here this weekend. He said, I want to catch a billfish there.
Yeah, I even said this morning would be nice to catch a billfish. Daggone it.
So
It happened.
We're all happy.
Now we just want a tuna wham, and then that would make it.
David Hayslip got his first blue one, so
Yeah.
good day.
Good
Happy
day. Good, happy. Well, it's 3 p.m. Professor. Slow second half of the day.
We watched a lot of fish get caught besides today.
Yeah, it's frustrating. We just kind of felt a little bit vexed a little bit. I mean, I don't know what was going on, but we just couldn't. We had a couple knockdowns.
But you had that.
Yeah. I mean,
A lot of days we get them, and it's the opposite way.
that's exactly right. So,
I think you're doing it bad.
yeah, today was our. We did get a marlin. That was cool, and probably nobody out here got a marlin today, you know. So.
I've heard of one other blue marlin on the radio today, and I don't even know if that was.
Could have been us, who knows?
It could have been nowhere near us there.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right. Either way, we are headed back in. We're going to have a 2+ hour trip back to the dock. And then it's going to take us another hour and a half at least to clean up and finish up. So as you can see, it's a long day. We'll take you all the way through it. So it is 7:08 p.m.
What time it is?
on the dial, Professor.
What time did I get up this morning?
You got up at 3:45.
Great, yeah.
So that means it's a long day.
Long day.
And if we had a charter tomorrow, we would just rinse and repeat.
Rinse and repeat.
Because in fact, you're getting ready to go to Daryl's again.
Again, my favorite place.
We're headed up the road. You're gonna go spend the night. You normally spend the night here on the boat.
Right.
Then you're gonna head back home. But it's a crazy 48 hours. We did a bigger wash on the boat because we're leaving it for the week.
That's right.
Right? So, but hopefully that gives you a sense of what it's like to run a charter boat and to just have all the. There's a lot of details outside of just leaving and coming back. A lot to it, and we'll have more behind the scenes as this channel grows. We appreciate you being a part of the channel, though, certainly. We hope that you're spreading the good message. It's growing. It's pretty awesome to see the Saltwater Fishing University community just growing all the time. Want to see you here at Pirates Cove, slip number 92. Don't forget, You can check us out at speedjustsportfishing.com if you want to book a trip. Until the next time, our friends, stay salty.